Hello everyone, I wanted to share with you my very first ever junk journal, and I am telling you now I did it incorrectly, but it's my first one, so I'm going to keep it and I'm going to try it again. First I used some faux leather paper and I crinkled it up and I distressed it. I was trying to make it look more like leather. They were 8.5 by 11, so I have this huge seam on the spine. I'm not happy about that. I should have covered it. I didn't. I have my little charm. Oh, this is Harry Potter junk journal. I have a Felix Felicius here, and then a very small Deathly Hallows here. And originally I had all of this on there, and it didn't work. It was too heavy. It fell off. Golden Snitch. I have a very pretty Always. The dragon from the Goblet of Fire. Bigger Deathly Hallows. The Sorcerer's Stone. Just some gems. The Lightning Bolt. And the Death Eater. You can't see that. The Dark Mark. Oh, sorry. The Dark Mark. So, that was all on there. I'm going to save this because I'm going to make another one. I'm going to make a better one. So, this is the beginning. I used some metal corners. Giant, I think this is K & Company metal key, and first time ever tea stained paper, and I had some Cameo silhouette cut files that I purchased when they had the Harry Potter stuff like 3 years ago. I have Luna's glasses, her Quibbler glasses. That it was a download from online. I have this really cute Slytherin tea-dyed paper and some more Deathly Hallows. This was sample pattern paper. I just copied and pasted. I'll show you what I meant by I did it wrong. My Spectro specs won't go back in here. Okay, so if you can see, I had, instead of, I don't know what I was thinking, I just stitched it onto this piece of chipboard, and instead of using that for my base, I glued it onto this other base that I made, which I guess is okay, but then the other thing is I used like this huge twine or burlap, or not burlap, hemp. And yeah, it just didn't work. It's coming apart. It doesn't look good. And so, but it was a learning experience, and it's, I don't know, I still think it's neat. So anyways, I started off with the cover, the original cover from the first book, and I'm sure all this is copyrighted. I'm not selling it, so, you know, whatever. And this is another Cameo cut apart. I used different textures of paper in here, and I had made some stickers, so some of those are in there. I have some Daily Prophet in the Quibbler stuck here behind this glued on pocket. Black Dragons, some blue parchment that I printed on. Some more from the Cameo cut aparts. Of course I have the Sorting Hat. This was an image. It says the wanted posters from the Deathly Hallows, and they're a bit blurry, but they're okay. So little Mandrake, Again, these are images that I got from the internet and I saved them. So, and then I got Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, what they mean, the houses. And I wish I would have remembered where I got all this, but literally Google Harry Potter and you'll see, you know, this. A lot of this came from the website Pottermore. You might belong in Gryffindor, where dwell the brave at heart. Their daring, nerve, and chivalry set Gryffindors apart. Just a disclaimer, I'm a Slytherin, if you haven't seen my profile picture. Okay, so we keep going, and here is Dumbledore's army. And this one is the Hufflepuff. You might belong in Hufflepuff, where they are just and loyal. Those patient Hufflepuffs are true and unafraid of toil. And that's just on some regular printer paper. We got Dumbledore and McGonagall. A page from Beedle and the Bard. The Tales of Beedle and the Bard. There's Dumbledore on this fold over pocket. And this is just, it says broomstick, serving kit. It's like a order, an add order form. There's the rest of the wanted posters. I have the Grindylow and a map that I downloaded. And this is just a star paperclip. Stars and magic, to me, go together. This is one of the cameo cutouts. This is the anatomy of a dragon and Harry. This is one of the silhouette cuts. And then this is the new version of the Sorcerer's Stone. Here are the Harry Potter, the Deathly Hallows Part 2, like trailer video posters. Have some parchment here, another cutout. This one says, before Harry's 5th year at Hogwarts begins, he battles Dementors and Little Whinging, and it's just he's in the chamber, or not the Chamber of Secrets, but the I can't remember the name of the hall with all the balls of... Somebody help me out here. It is in the Order of the Phoenix. So, anyways, I'll think of it in a minute when I'm not trying to think of it. I got some Dittany, which is what Hermione used for Ron's after he got splinched. The lovely Umbridge. I'm sure everybody loves her. And then this one is like a label for pepper imps. I don't know if you can see that. Luna, Umbridge. This is a fold out here. You can tuck something in there. This is the front of Lockhart's book. It was a fan-made book. The Year with the Yeti, which I think is hilarious. I have a plastic bag here. And it's actually packaging from something, and there's just some extra cut-aparts and a plain piece of tea-dyed paper. And you just slide it down in there, maybe, and then you just push that back. Okay, I got the Mandrake, and this is on some almost like brown paper bag material, and then this is on vellum. It's a unicorn. I solemnly, oh, hang on, there's the crest. Here's an I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. Book of Spells, Potions, and Enchantments. There's a letterhead. Yeah, Kingsley Shacklebolt. Again, the Order. Or not the Order, but Dumbledore's Army. There's Harry with the Gryffindor cutout. There's Jenny. And this is the list of requirements for Hogwarts. Harry playing Quidditch. Beautiful Thestral here. There's Harry at the Yule Ball. And you see Cedric back here. I thought this was perfect. It is the Tale of the Three Brothers and Death, and I did it on vellum, so it's kind of see-through. I like it. There's Slughorn with his cauldron. And then another one of Gilderoy Lockhart's book covers, Traveling with Trolls. There's Dobby, Magical Me from Gilderoy Lockhart, and another one of the Deathly Hallows Part 2 trailer video things. Of course, Severus Snape with all his potion bottles, again from the cameo. And some more of those. They're posters, I guess, the HP7 posters. Bellatrix Lestrange on the Azkaban, the Break from Azkaban. It's just kind of a collage of Bellatrix here. I love Bellatrix, she's one of my favorite characters. Jenny playing Quidditch, and then some official Quidditch paper. I want to say it's stationery, Quidditch stationery. Of course, Hermione. And again, there's still blank spots, so you can journal, write, doodle, add more. Small envelope, some more of that pattern paper. This one has the spells on it, so this is Gryffindor paper, red and yellow. I have Harry Potter scrapbook paper, or it's called Wizard scrapbook paper. I knew this book wasn't going to be exactly what I wanted it to be, so I didn't use it. So we'll use some next time. Another Hogwarts notebook paper. This is a label from one of my daughter's shirts. And this one is the Inquiry of the Ministry of Magic, and it's just a, I stapled that on the back of that. This paper is drafting paper. It's like a blue color, and it reminded me of newsprint, so I went ahead and this is one of the Daily Prophets. I printed it on newsprint, and I glued a glassine bag to the back of that, and I put some of these cut aparts, which are seen other places in the album, so I'm good with that. There's another Daily Prophet, and then another piece of vellum I printed on, and it says the Ministry of Magic. Oh, and this seal here, this is one of the stickers I made, and I just sealed it down and broke the seal. There's Neville Longbottom. And I guess I glued that down to the classifieds of the Quibbler. There's Hermione again. And you have the Death Eaters on this side, the Golden Trio on this side. We got some frog cards. And I have real ones, so those will probably be going in my next Harry Potter junk journal. These are ones I just printed off the internet. Harry Potter and Voldemort. There's another Quibbler. There's blank. And then another piece of vellum. Daily Prophet. And this one is supposed to be like a plant book, kind of like the one that Neville had, that Mad-Eye Moody gave him. And then on the back of that is paper clipped with this little paper clip. I have this spell book. There's the Dark Binding, To Bend Someone's Will, Blinding Potion. You see all those? And I just cut them out and stapled them together and clipped them here. I'm really excited to do another one of these now that I kind of sort of know what I'm doing. It always takes me like a couple times to figure out what in the world I did. So I did this, and then I watched some more videos, and I was like, oh, that's what I did wrong. That's what I did wrong. You know, that kind of thing. There's a Dementor. Another Hogwarts letter or letterhead. Sticker I made, that's Ron. And of course, Hogwarts History, like the front of the book. Blank page. Here's a half page. It has everybody on it. That one is from The Prisoner of Azkaban. More Quidditch stationery. There is, again, that newsprint with the newspaper on it. Public notice. The Mirror of Erised, printed on like a dictionary page, but it was pre-printed. I didn't use a dictionary page. Malfoy and his father, Lucius. Another unicorn picture. The Book of Spells, Potions, and Enchantments. I love this book. If I do a junk journal, like spell book, I'm going to use this for the front. And again, the Quibbler. And the Standard Book of Spells. And then a couple of those. Or this is one of the pattern paper prints. And I'm not sure what that is. It looks like that. It looks, I want to say, arithmetic-ish. Okay, so that just clips there. And then you have Trelawney. Another Daily Prophet. This is on a hard cardstock, so there's lots of different textures. This is on like a shiny paper, and this just has random icons on it. And again, I got that was a download off the internet. Okay, another white and black unicorn. The bow truckle, which I'm sure is huge now with Fantastic Beasts coming out this November, the second Fantastic Beasts. And we have a Ravenclaw page. My daughter's a Ravenclaw, and homage to Luna. I love Luna. Another Daily Prophet. This is actually printed on a paper bag, and it just gives like the characters, like, and it's, you know, Harry taught us this, Ginny taught us this, Hermione taught us this. I'll hold that up there so if you guys want to pause it so you can read all those wonderful things. Of course, like I said, if you wanted to, you could just search it, probably find it. And then I ripped that right off, give it some texture. And then there's an owl, Flying Ford Anglia newspaper. And the Weasleys. I had to add the Weasleys. I love all the Weasleys. Okay. I'm a freak, I know. Yeah. I'm like almost 40. Get over it, right? Here's the front of those two cards. Back there, I could have stuck these on and made a like card front and back, but whatever. Some peach parchment I just tore off and glued on as a pocket. I could stitch that. I may do that next time. Alright, I got Sirius. One of my daughter's favorite characters is Sirius Black. And that's the Daily Prophet from when Harry was on the night bus. And then there's Luna with her lion hat on. Another tea stained paper, and it's got the ancient and magical alphabet. Like, cool, awesome. This is the other side of that icon paper. Albus Dumbledore, another Daily Prophet. This one's cardstock, and then I have this book of more spells tucked on the back of that. I'm going to get a fountain pen, a calligraphy pen, which I guess is kind of like, I don't know, so that I can write some stuff, like, you know, make it look, that's an upside down. Well, anyways, so yeah, little book there, a Quibbler, another Quibbler, and this I love. It was from the video when Lupin was out because he was werewolfing that Snape showed the kids. Okay, so we have that same image that was on the vellum, and there's Trelawney again, Luna with her Patronus, some more of the Quibbler, Harry picture, Azkaban, Chamber of Secrets again, one of the proclamations of educational degree. There's Luna. There's a Hogwarts Express ticket. This is the Ravenclaw. Of course, Alan Rickman. Little envelope here with a Harry Potter with the address like the envelope. There's a Slytherin stationery. It's the Death Eaters and Voldemort. Draco with Slytherin. You have Firenze and a unicorn. Another Travels with Trolls. And again, the Defense Against the Dark Arts. Hedwig, of course, with Hedwig pages. This is just a collage of different Sirius and Lupin pictures. The Golden Trio and the Chamber of Secrets. There's some more, the other page of the collage. Muggle magic tricks here, and this is the only Weasley I had cut out for, so I used it. Magic Trio again, of course. Hermione in her Yule Ball dress. This is an upside down mermaid. Slytherin. This is one of my favorite pictures of them. And there's the Slytherin, or perhaps in Slytherin you'll make your real friends. Those cunning folks use any means to achieve their ends. The Malfoys. Dobby. There's another Centaur. Cedric Diggory. Malfoy. We have a vellum envelope here. And inside it is an identity card. Actually folds out, and you can put your picture there. And some more newspapers, double-sided. New headmaster for Hogwarts, and just some random pages, both sides. Mass breakout and Dumbledore Stark secrets revealed. Hermione in the first year, and then some more miscellaneous clippings. This is actually on photo paper, and then I have a little Slytherin booklet, and the head goblin in charge of all goblins, Gringotts Bank, and just miscellaneous newspapers. Again on that newsprint. And Peter Pettigrew, Cringe. There's Jenny. There's John Hurt, of course, who passed away last year. From the Book of Forest Dwellers, Chapter 1. Some potion labels. Pixies. Nice Slytherin emblem there. Ministry of Magic. Ministry of Magic on vellum. There's Luna with a Thestral. Fluffy. And Hogwarts after the Battle of Hogwarts. Hagrid. More stationery. Hagrid and Fang. The Quibbler. Cornish Pixies. There's the Slytherin and Gryffindor Quidditch team, plus Hermione. Centaur. There's one of the pages from the Deathly Hallows. Lavender Brown. Thestral, Guide to Advanced Figuration. This is like the windows, and it's on a transparency. I printed it on a transparency. So, I don't know if you can see that. And then this is Mandrake. Just tucked it under there. Again, the Mirror Erisab, Luna. There's the Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff. Rooms. The Daily Prophet, the Quibbler, Ministry of Magic, Tea Stained. It's just a sign that says no entry, bug art inside. Just fold out. Quibbler, Platform 9 3/4 again. This is a funny, like, witch and wizard. Ways to know he's cheating on you. Wizard Weasel, Weasel Whistle, the Weasleys Wizarding Joke Shop. It's a little Gryffindor booklet. And the Ravenclaw one. And of course the Marauders map. Which is in another one of those torn parchment pockets with a cauldron on it. There's Hogwarts before the Battle of Hogwarts. Gryffindor and Ravenclaw. There's Griphook, Nocturne Alley, Grindylows, Hagrid. There's another funny from the Quibbler. This is just like a thing of witches in a circle, like some kind of ceremony. Another Hogwarts history cover. Moaning Myrtle on vellum. She's a ghost, so I thought that was appropriate. It's kind of transparent. This is just a collage of all these little papers and Mad Eye Moody. There's the Gryffindor and Slytherin common room. Another 9 3/4 platform tickets, an owl, and almost done. There's the Fat Lady, the first one, McGonagall, the Sorting Hat. Here's the letter. Dear Mr. Potter, the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I have this post, the owl post envelope, and I put all these labels in here for all these different bottles and stuff. Cauldron cakes, cockroach clusters, chocolate wands, treacle fudge, sugar quill lollipop, chocolate frogs. So all these cool labels in there. And then this map of the school grounds held on by that paper clip. Another newspaper, Harry Potter #1 Undesirable. There's the Fat Lady #2, and another serious. This is just ties in school colors. Ollivander's sign, Gilderoy Lockhart Magical Me, and Ron and Hermione. There's the Weasley children, and my favorite stained glass window with the mermaid in it, Dobby. And then this is just those 4 stained glass windows that I had printed out on vellum. I printed them out on printer paper, stuck them in this clear pocket. Okay, another centaur. There's Harry on photo paper. It says the Wheel of the Year, so like prophecies. Hagrid, Fang, there's the Hufflepuff one. And this last page is dedicated to Hufflepuff. And then in this envelope with the Hogwarts seal on it, I just have some miscellaneous, some labels. This actually came on a pair of gloves that I bought. There's like all these wands. Another label. One of those pattern papers, digital pattern papers. And that all sits in there. And that's it. There's my very first junk journal, and I'm gonna make some more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and have a great day. Once I figure out how to make these, I will do some tutorials for you, so be sure and subscribe. Thanks. We'll see you later.